All right, y'all, so here we go. We're getting ready to get started with the flood coat. Just in case you didn't see the last 30 seconds of the video prior. So there is our vein work. And it turned out super cool. All the graphics and everything. So you can see we've got our light here on our container. We're all lined up. We've already put the hardener in and we're getting ready to switch over to the resin. And I just want to point out, you know, it's just me and Tom again today, so we don't really have anybody to hold the camera while we mix all this up, but no worries. Put a light in behind your container so you can see an accurate line. It's a 2-to-1 ratio. Okay, we are dead on, and you have a little bit of breathing room, just a little bit. So if you don't have a scale or anything like that, for a digital measurement, you do have a little bit here that you're working with. With a 4-liter container, you can be off a little bit and still be okay, completely cured. You just want to hit your 2 mark. And then where we are in the 2, we are right in the mark, right over here on the 1-to-1 ratio. We are lit up 4 and 2. So you want your next, the resin here going in. Remember, it's reversed with ours. Part B in first, part A in second. We want to hit that 4-liter mark. You will be fine. We are not going to tape this one. We are going to pour this out and let it start working for us. We're going to pour it out in the middle. On bucket number 2, I will fill in the little bit of edge here if it hasn't made it that way yet and dump the rest out and continue the course all the way down. We do not want tape on this application because the tape can stick to where the vein work goes over the edge, and it can actually pull that as we let that tape go. So we are going to flood coat this guy. Just, you'll see on one of our containers here, we'll show you. We're going to load up here in the center, and then we have a little cabinet roller over here handy if we need it. That'll be what we use to move anything if we have to. If we have your worst possible corners here are the corners. It'll want to run over this way and kind of leave that complete edge bald. We can move all that and fix all that if that's the case. So we're going to bring you right back. We're going to go ahead and get all these mixed up. They're sitting on different timers. Tom's going to be mixing this one. I'm going to be behind him on a different clock mixing this one, and so on and so on. We're going to get all these dumped out, bring it in here, and show you. All right, y'all, check it out. We just dumped that last one out. And I'm coming through here, and I'm getting any corners, anything like that might be playing a role. Yeah, right here beside you, Tom. I need to get over here in this corner, bro. There you go. Anything that might be playing a role. So for instance, show them right here, bro. See the edge of that wall there, okay? So I'm going to take some of this off. And right here where that is. If you get it on the wall, it ain't no big deal. We'll paint that. What is a big deal is a bald spot. There we go, just like that. Perfect. You want to do this while it's still wet, while it's still running. Now, I don't need neither one of these 2 no more, so I'm going to go ahead and set them down. Everything is completely coated. It all looks good. Now what we are waiting for is we are waiting. Bring them down here and show them, Tom. Show them down this long strip here. So all that's left is these bubbles, okay? It took 4 gallons to coat this because our initial flood coat, it only took about 3.5 gallons. And the reason being is because we had tape trapping everything. So as we were on container 2, 3, and so on, what was running over and hitting the edge was not falling yet. So we were not losing anything. We didn't want to put tape on because of pulling the graphics right off here. pulling that tape away, letting that tape stick for that amount of time, it can pull these graphics right off. So we did not use tape on this second flood coat. Now we are literally waiting. We are not spritzing. We are not isopropyl at all, because there's no reason at this point. All this was trapped. It was already flood coated. So there's no reason for that isopropyl at this point. It's not going to make any type of, graphic or anything like it did in the original black. So no isopropyl. We are literally just waiting. We're still within our working time of the first bucket is the working time you need to go off of, not the end bucket that was 15 minutes or so later. So we're just waiting for the bubbles to finish accumulating, and we'll bring you right back, and we're going to torch these guys out and show you. All right, you all. So look, this is my first swipe with the drips. Now you see why it was so crucial on the very first flood coat. Notice my popsicle stick is not skipping or anything like that. Now these are way too wet. They're going to start dripping behind me quickly. But you want to keep doing this. Don't stop doing it. I know they're going to drip right behind me because it's not going to let any type of accumulation happen. And then once I get over here, I'm actually ready. Remember to reverse that up near the wall and go back. Now I'm going to drop my stick, and look, I'm already ready to start torching this. We got about 2 minutes of video time left. Okay, I'm going to keep torching until Tom turns it off. We'll have to come back, finish the torch, finish the drips and all that, but you all keep watching. Tom will shut it off when we're there. We got one more video. Okay, we got several more. We're not done with the lower top yet, but we got one more video to close us out for this one. Remember, we put blue glitter in the top flood coat also. So you're going to see even more of it come in now. Y'all remember our seam? Look at our seam now. Remember right here, right there, we join those two. What seam? Super cool. This is turning out beautiful. So we'll bring y'all back in for the next video. We're going to get all these drips gone. And we're going to get this squeaky clean. We'll even put Tom down here at the end so you can see him again.